And then we're going to tuck the cable up in the headliner. Alright, take off the sill. The sill seal here. And again, this thing has side curtain airbags, so we want to make sure to run the wire coming down away from that airbag, so if that airbag ever happens to have to deploy, we hope it never does. And we want to make sure it sits behind everything. Wipe off any fingerprints that I have gotten on the vehicle. Cleanliness is next to godliness, I hear. Is that the same?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm anywhere close to godliness. I can only hope I am. Or it's going to be hot where the place I might be going.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not, but you never know. Alright, so now we're going to put that seal back. I don't know, I keep taking my gloves off and on. I should have just left them on. But if you've ever been cut by some of the metal behind the sub dash, boy, does that smart. And it'll cut you, I mean, like razor sharp. Like a razor cut. Which, show them my head. So, and this is like a week old, I think. I was getting out of the shower. Angie happened to be over at my place. And I cut my head. I used a brand new razor. And somehow, I don't know, I got it good. And I took one of those stipple sticks. It was probably humorous. I didn't know I cut my head that bad. As you can see, as Angie showed you, it's a pretty good sized gash, and it was way worse. I don't know how I just, you know, whatever. Anyways, so I got these stipple sticks that when you get a little nick, you know, you put it on and rub it around and it dries it up. Well, it wouldn't dry up. So I'm like, look, babe, you just got to use a stipple stick. Use the stick. Yeah. Well, let me tell you how that worked out. Not at all. Angie, a little frustrated, took the stick. She almost shoved it. Well, I can't tell you where she wanted to shove it, but it was not in a good place. She said it's not going to work. I said, well, why not? And I had no idea, again, how big it was. And yeah, it was a huge gash, and we ended up having to put a huge Band-Aid on my head. And you would have thought that someone hit me in the head with a rock or something. It was awful. So,
it's healing quite nicely.
It is healing nicely?
Yes.
Yeah. So I did buy a head shaver, electric head shaver, although I'm not that impressed by it. I've never liked electric razors, but I didn't want to have a whole head full of fuzz. So I wanted to be able to cut my hair, so I bought one. I think I only spent like 35 bucks on it, and it shows. It doesn't do a great job, but you get what you pay for. I think that was another lesson in one of these other videos. Alright, so we've got everything cable tied up. I am happy everything works. You know what? We didn't even try to pop. Let's try to pop that rear hatch. Oh, dog, there it goes. So yeah, we have successfully installed a remote start into this 2012 Ford Escape. So let's mount the brain up. I'm going to use some 14 14-inch cable ties. There's a lot of thick wiring that you want to mount to. You obviously don't want to just shove the remote start module up there hoping it'll hang on to something. Certainly don't want it falling down, getting in the way of a brake or gas pedal as the client's driving away. I do see a nice spot up here for the brain. Nice little happy spot. He can chill. So let's get him up there.
This is why techs come home with sore backs and
Yes.
sore knees.
Car installation techs, this is our life. You probably can't really see it, but under this shirt that I'm wearing, my Car Candy shirt, I wear a padded rib protector shirt because leaning into the car all the time, you do get really, really sore. It'll work over your ribs pretty good, so I do wear a rib protector shirt, mostly just during remote start season, or if I'm going to be doing a job where I'm going to be leaning into a vehicle. Definitely worth the 50 bucks or whatever it costs, because it will save your ribs. Oh, that's not good. And as usual, I'll vacuum the car out when I get done. I'll do both sides this time because I was on both sides of the vehicle. This gal likes paper clips. Paper clips all over. Alright, so I gotta get the steering column back together. Oh, I forgot to tie those guys up underneath the dash there for those guys. How could I forget that? Alright, so